Side. I can breathe now. It was good.
What was the difference before versus now as far as being able to breathe?
Just a little bit of pressure, like in the middle of my forehead, but that wasn't really stopping anything. My breathing was still fine, but I was just correcting some stuff just to get it better.
This wasn't an injury that happened. This is just something you had, apparently.
Yeah, just something that they found before. I don't know why I waited so long, but I told them about it, and they were like, "It's best for me to get it fixed now instead of it getting worse throughout the season."
Is that something they found at the physical?
No, it was before, but I had to let them know, of course. You come in for physical, you can't surprise them or anything. So I let them know. They were like, "We're gonna get on top of it and just get it fixed."
How would you describe this first padded practice and then the kind of the ups and downs that you kind of go through when you are playing at this speed in the NFL?
It's definitely different. Different from every level. You're playing against the best of the best. Regardless of what group you're going with, everybody's out there working. So it's just a matter of getting the momentum down pat, staying locked in mentally. You're gonna have ups and downs, but it's just a matter of keeping your head cool, calm and collected, and just making plays.
What is it about the timing of the NFL that maybe is, I won't say it's the hardest part, but one of the harder parts to kind of grasp when you're going up this every day?
It's really the details. The details make up for all the timing. Guys taking eight steps instead of 10 steps on a route, and footwork being in place, being in line. So the details really matter, and that what makes up the time. And the time is definitely a big aspect of it. So you got to be on point.
Anthony, as much attention as on who's taking first team reps, what are your completions? What do you take away from each day to say, I'm making progress?
Just making sure I'm doing my job the best way I can. Regardless if I'm on the first group, second group, or third group. Everybody's on the team for a reason. Everybody's working. So it's just a matter of me executing the right way and pushing my team to be better.
So far, so good. I mean, we're short in it, but so far, so good.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I'm working, but there's also room for improvement. So we're just taking it day by day.
You've had a couple of plays in the red zone. Whether it's first practice or today, where you're just kind of throwing it out of the end zone. What have you learned just about what open means in the red zone in the NFL?
Can you repeat that for me again? My bad.
You had a couple throws. You just kind of rifled it on the back of the end zone, move on to the next play in red zone drills. What have you learned about what open means in the red zone in the NFL?
When it comes to guys being open, it's a tough league. The windows are definitely a lot smaller, but it's just a matter of knowing when to throw it and when not to. Not forcing it, because if it's first or second down in the red zone on the goal line, then you got a chance for the next play instead of trying to force it and be Superman and make something work when there's really nothing there. So it's just a matter of being smart and just learning from Gardner and Sam and just understanding when to give guys the ball and when I can give it to them.
They're playing the same weight you played out of Florida.
At Florida, I was about 240, but now I'm bouncing around from 248, 252.
Why did you put on more weight?
Nah, I didn't. It's just my body picking up muscle mass. But I guess I'm constantly growing and muscles they going on top of my body. But it's just a matter of making something right and not getting chubby.
Everyone around you talks about how passionate you are and how you're always in the playbook and always trying to learn more. So what was it like not being able to participate in yesterday's practice? What did you learn from kind of being that outsider that you took into today?
I've always learned, back at Florida, mental reps also matter. In this league, you don't really get a lot of reps, if practice go by like that. But the mental reps also matter. So even if I wasn't out there, with my helmet on, pads on, yesterday throwing with the guys, I was trying to make sure I was getting mental reps because I knew I was going to be able to come out here and practice today. So just trying to make sure I'm up to par with certain things and just get mental reps daily.
I forgot to ask you, but how much did it mean to just officially sign your contract and obviously realize how much that could change your future, family future, things like that?
That felt good, but I was more excited just to know that I'm officially a coach. I get to be out here with guys like Gardner and Sam, just have fun playing football again. So signing the contract was a blessing, but I'm just excited to play football again.
George, last one here.
Anthony, getting live reps there at the end, was there a little bit different energy? Was that a new experience?
Well, I was definitely hyped. I kept saying we're live, baby, we're live. I wasn't live, but other guys were live, so I know they definitely enjoy the contact and getting thrown to the ground a little bit. But you gotta love football.